view. I will show you the email. So this is the Spring 33. And this is the forecast. Let me switch to the review email. So that's this one. So this is the Sprint 32 review, and we have two goals. So the first one is to create an infrastructure for admin portal. So admin portal is used to manage categories and tags through the web. And another goal is we are going to add more categories and tags, but this one is still in progress. And this is 2 weeks. And here is the time spent. And let's go to the Spring backlog. Yeah, I will go through the down ones. So the first PBI, it is a pull request. So we have error in production, and we found out the reason is we got an email, but it doesn't have the email address. This is the causing error. So we make this email address optional.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. What's M exclamation in the title?
You mean this one?
Yeah. What's the M?
This is the size of this PR. It is done by some workflow in our GitHub template.
So M means medium size, does it?
Medium, yeah, it's a t-shirt size.
Okay, and the exclamation, does that mean a bug?
You mean this one?
Yes.
No,
not the black
sure.
one. No, the exclamation.
This one?
Yes.
I'm not sure about this.
Okay, and what's the black one mean?
I think it's kind of like separator, but I need to double check on the workflow to see how it added.
Okay, you definitely should know what's going on in the titles of these PBIs. Okay, and same for you, Rick. Okay, but there's some bug, and I'm not really understanding, but the email address is null. Like don't really follow what's going on. Do you?
So
okay.
Mail, and the email address is null, and we assumed it would never be null because that doesn't make sense, but apparently it is.
So, oh, really? Okay. Does that mean a BCC or something?
Possibly.
Okay.
No, this is a sender. The sender email is null, which is super weird. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Very weird.
Yeah. So we make this optional, make the email address optional, and Pierre stressed I need to figure out why it is null. So I had a task for myself to figure out why the address could be null in this case. Yeah.
Can you actually find the email in question?
Yes, I think this email is from Anna, and it is some from email storage management team, the name. Yeah, I need to check the actual email.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good. The next one is create infrastructure for admin portal. So we have admin portal, and it has Next.js front end and web API backend. And this PBI is to use bicep to create the Azure resources for it. And I got it working, so you can see from the down, it is this is the front end in the production, and this is the back end in the production. It is just to simply deploy resources. We haven't added like actual code into it. Very good.
Yep.
Okay, and next one, we added a new tag for record, and the last one is to upload video. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, and let's go back to the email. So
Luke, when you send this email, can you change that image there to a table by copying and pasting into ChatGPT and getting the text? And that way, when you are using EagleEye to search for intelligence, you will be finding text instead of images, which will be better for EagleEye. Also, if anyone's ever searching on a specific word in there, like sync historical data, they will find this email.
Well, it's a brilliant.
Okay, will do. Yeah. Okay. So we have some unfinished PBI and some in progress PBI. So I will quickly talk about it. So The first one is to improve the speed of scanning historical email. So previously, scanning 1 month of data, it will cost like 3.5 hours, and we did some optimization. Now it would cost around like 3 hours. We reduced half of an hour, and we still have like several ways to optimize it. It will be done in the next sprint for this one.
3 hours to scan how many emails?
Let me show you if you want to know the exact. I got it recorded down. So this one, yeah, 3 hours to scan 1 month of data. So it is 1,200 emails per day. So for the total email, it would be this much.
This much time or money?
How many emails for a month to scan?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me go back. Yeah. And next one in progress is the sync historical data. So this one is still in progress, and we sync the data for the 2024, and we are still syncing the older data. And the next one, so categories. Do we need priorities? So this one is about one email might have multiple categories. So Piers and I had a discussion last Friday. I think we need to draft the email with list all options, and because it could be like a fundamental change, so we need to go through it with you. Yeah. And for this one, yeah, I don't have time to do this one. Yeah, so it's still in the backlog. So Adam, I'll move on.
Yep.
Yeah. So we added the portal. So here is the deployments for portal. We have 3 portal deployments, and we have 3 engine deployments. And let me scroll down. So here is the daily. Yeah.
So no changes were made to the reports in this sprint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we are currently focusing on the improve the speed and syncing the previous data.
Okay, and the portal, is that going to be visible by the customers to use, or only internally?
If customer has EagleEye, they will have access to it.
Okay, so I'd put customer portal, just so it's clear.
Customer.
Okay.
The next one here is the daily job, and you can see there are still some failures, and it is the query timeout issue happened before. So we are adding a PBI to like have a deep look at this issue to resolve this one in the next sprint. Yeah. Here next it is the report statistics. Stefan, Adam, Yuli, you are the top 3 users. And next one, here is the epic progress. We actually finished this one, the first one, in the last sprint, but we closed this one in this sprint, and I also replied to the email. So this is about some requirements from the manager's retreat. We completed them all. And we done something on the admin portal, finished 1 PBI. Yeah.
Rick, could you rename that one that in that image that says admin portal to customer portal?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
I will continue. So R&D. So what I did is I optimized the email scan speed with JK. Yeah, JK and I paired some days to like have a look at that issue together.
That's awesome. Thanks, JK.
And next is retro. So for me, I think we reduced the email scan time, and I learned the bicep, and Piers said we identify the new GPT model, which will save a lot of cost and improve performance. So a bit more context.
What's the new GPT model? You mean 4.0 or 4.0
It is GPT-4 Mini.
4.0 Mini, right? Okay.
Yeah. So it will save us 19% of the cost, and it has like a better token limit, higher token limit. Yeah, and we are going to implement this in the next sprint. Hey, JK. And the next one. So what went wrong? We didn't finish all the email scan for the historical data. It still need to take some time. And yeah, this is from peers. Yeah, it's also about the historical scan. Yeah. And next, what we want to improve, and I think we should use a new AI model using the GPT-4 Mini. Yeah, we are going to do it in the next sprint.
Does Mini have a second I on the end of it?
Yes, it does.
And that is spelled like that twice.
It's Mini with an M-I-N-I.
M-I-N-I?
Yep. Yeah.
Also on peers is what went well. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Yeah. So let's for retro. Oh, good.
Just with the images, I think it's clearer to use a tick and a cross. It's just a green tick and a red cross. I just think the images are clearer to identify.
Sorry, what tick and cross on what?
So you've got a thumbs up and thumbs down. That's a little subtle. They're both the same color.
Okay.
The thing that I would suggest to improve is I would definitely have liked to see what this customer portal is going to look like when it's done. I'm yet to see what it is or what it looks like, but I understand the concept.
Okay.
Yep.
Should we have a designer spend a day on it?
So a designer hasn't looked at it yet.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, you definitely want to have a designer look at it, then show me.
Yeah, we didn't have page yet. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I guess if what you're trying to do is get it so you can provision a new customer, then yeah, I guess you can worry about all the plumbing stuff first and the look of it later. But it's pretty easy to send that to a designer such as Ken or Tiago and say, please give me some feedback.
Okay. Good. So I will move on to the forecast.
Sure.
Yeah. So for next sprint, it is 1 week, and I have a public holiday on Wednesday, so it's 4 days.
Okay.
And our goal is to still working on to improve email scan speed, and also we need to fix the query timeout in production. And I will talk a few PBI we are going to do. So the first one is we are going to fix error in prod. I think Rick can say something about this one. He has some ideas.
Yeah. So whenever we have a query timeout, Luke will need to run that scan of the day again. So I was proposing that a quick win here is to increase the database timeout. And then for long-term solution, Luke will need to investigate how to optimize the query.
Right. Okay.
And the next one, here we're going to switch our AZ OpenAI model to the GPT-4 Mini. Yeah. And the next one is, so we are going to we are trying to figure out what's the best params in our production. So how many users we can process at the same time, and how many emails we can process at the same time. So we need to test out this number on production. Yeah.
Right.
So it can improve our scan speed. Yeah.
Now, just same spelling mistake on the third one there with Mini, spelled wrong.
Yeah.
If you can fix that, Rick, that'd be great. Now, I don't understand why we need to. I do understand why we'd change from GPT 3.5 to GPT 4.0, but I don't know why we'd go to Mini. Do you?
Well, I think we're currently using 3.5 turbo. So 4.0 Mini is the next generation equivalent of 3.5 turbo.
Okay, why wouldn't we just use 4.
Well, that would probably be a lot more expensive.
How much?
Like
$5 a day?
What's the price difference between 4.0 and 4.0 Mini? Do you know?
Let me show you. I got it recorded.
Is it?
Yeah. You'd be multiplying the cost by 10 or something like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like 100 to 200 times from memory.
So this is our
A lot.
current cost for 1,000 tokens, and
Yeah.
for 4.0, it is like this. Let me zoom in a bit.
Right.
And for Mini, it is like a lot of cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped the price for oh, it used to be much more than just 7 cents.
Yeah.
Or it's like
There's
3
the
times.
price between 4.0 Mini and 4.0. It's like, it's that 30 times more expensive, is it?
Yeah, about 30 times more
Yeah.
expensive. Yes.
So that's the reason you would use 4.0 Mini rather than 4.0. If the results are approximately the same and it costs 30 times less, then makes sense. Happy with that, Adam?
Yep, that makes good sense.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's all for the podcast. Any question, Alan?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all for the EagleEye Spring Review, and you can find our video on the YouTube channel. See you guys. Bye.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Of recording.
That was excellent.